Episode 3910, Break the Too Busy Cycle in Your Marriage.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Are you doing some last minute Christmas shopping? Oh, you should be, because did you know we only have one more weekend after this? I know, don't get stressed out, because today it's all about love is in the air. You got to have love in the air during the holidays, right? So why not break the too busy cycle in your marriage? For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Well, pardon my voice a little bit. It is a little bit raspy. I don't mean for it to be, but you know what? I've been doing some extra cleaning. Yes, getting ready for the holidays. And that means when you pull out those boxes from a year ago, actually, it's been probably a little bit over a year ago, it's a little dusty, right? And then you have to clean, and we were under renovations. And so I'm cleaning extra and changing things around. And so it has been basically kind of like, we're doing it all over again for the very first time. And so, you just take a deep breath, but I appreciate your grace that you'll give me during this if my voice gets a little bit raspy, and hopefully I won't go into some crazy coughing fit. If so, I will edit that out. But seriously, how are you doing? How is your family? How are the holidays going so far? How is it all shaping up? Are you surviving all the recitals? Are you enjoying the stuff at church and the community? Did you go to the tree lighting ceremony? Maybe you even had a parade. So many things. And you know what? That's what makes the holidays beautiful, right? Because they're filled with traditions. Yet the usual routines can sometimes leave your marriage feeling stale and just falling flat amid this seasonal frenzy. I mean, you've got it coming and going. So if you want to spark fresh romance rather than fade into the background of the hustle and bustle, it's time to upgrade your holidays and break the too busy cycle in your marriage. Because as you know, the holiday season, well, it isn't just busy. It's a full, constant sprint, leaving you gasping for air. In fact, just a couple days ago, I was doing laundry, and I don't know how many loads I did. I kid you not. This was to get 2 bedrooms ready, and I think I did about 10 loads of laundry. Yeah, ridiculous, I know, but I washed everything. Now, when I say 10 loads, actually it's probably more like 14 to 15 loads, because I have 2 washer and dryers. Yep, with a big family, you got to have 2. And so that's one thing that does keep me sane, and it keeps my laundry room not piled high like Mount Everest, but we'll leave that one for another episode. But seriously, right? We do all of this stuff. We have so many things. We set our own expectations, and then we kind of leave our marriage and put it all on hold. Not even the back burner. It's like, I know you'll be there, babe. It's not a big deal. But it's no wonder your marriage feels blah. It's no wonder that it's like, love is in the air. Maybe not so much. I mean, maybe snow's more there, or ice is, but love, question mark, right? And then the overwhelm kicks in when you realize something has to be done for the two of you, like traditional routines, traditional rituals, but they can get buried under those to-do lists. Or the phones and tablets, turning this festive cheer into unattended background noise. And then you wonder, why am I even doing what I'm doing? This is ridiculous. And then Christmas comes, Christmas goes, and you're sitting there going, what happened? I missed it. We missed it, babe. If you want your connection to survive during the holidays especially, and thrive too, you have to stop running on autopilot. You can't just keep doing it the same way. The solution isn't about more decorations and going out and saying, I got to get fresh this or new this. No. And it can't be the typical quality time, because this is the holiday season. You've got to create intentional rituals that cut through the noise and demand your focus on what really matters, each other, and then turn your holiday into a true romantic retreat. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy. Turn your holiday into a romantic retreat. Doesn't that just sound peaceful? Wouldn't it be nice? You see those commercials, wherever you get commercials, And it's like, oh, go on this cruise. Oh, and you can have your own chef if you have 10 people. And it's just, you sit there and you're like, oh, the life. And then all of a sudden, after the 30 seconds of the commercial is up, you're like, oh, now back to the grind. I don't want it to be like that for you. You can break this endless too busy cycle. And you want Christmas to be special. That's one thing that I have made sure I've done in our family, not just for the kids, but for my husband. And that takes commitment because honestly, I get tired. And there are many times throughout the holiday season, I will stay up way past my bedtime. I know I have problems sleeping. I know I stay up way too late, but I am burning the candle up all over. I'm sometimes just a hot mess, but I'm doing lots of good. And some of it is I'm taking care of who matters to me most, and that's my husband. And so I think we do need to take a moment and say, okay, what can I do to serve my sweetheart? What can I do to turn our holiday into a romantic retreat? Well, let me give you 3 suggestions. Number 1, have some Advent date nights with heartfelt depth. You got to throw away the cookies, right? No more Hallmark. You got to go deeper than Hallmark does, okay? And honestly, I love a Hallmark story because it always ends at a happy ending, but they kind of do the same things over and over again. You got to have something fresh. So maybe it's something like a story swap where you take turns sharing a meaningful Christmas memory from your childhood and then just talk about why it stuck with you. Vulnerability isn't optional. It's the point. Vulnerability draws you closer. And that is enough to, it just ratchets up the good old intimacy feeling, right? And then you're like, wow, this love, it's really growing because you're going deeper. If everything is just about, oh, hey, have a great day at work. Did you have a great day at work? How are the kids doing? Oh, great. How are their grades? Great. End of the, semester, whatever it is. Did you pay this bill? Did you take care of this? Did you call about this? Did you got a plumber coming? Whatever it is, right? If it's just only that, what kind of life is that? Seriously, I'm asking that question not as in, oh, just kind of flip it, but a lot of people live their life just like that. Now, there are going to be seasons or a period of time where it just feels like that because, well, life happens. But for the most part, you get out of life what you put into it. And so why not have that honest sharing so you can build intimacy, right? What about sharing dreams and wishes? Set aside distractions to talk about your biggest hopes for the year ahead together. Now, this is a great thing to do even after Christmas. Why? Because it's leading up to the new year. Instead of setting New Year's resolutions, start thinking about your dreams and wishes. And then think about them as an individual. And then what are you going to do as a couple? Maybe you're going to plan an incredible secondary honeymoon somewhere. Maybe you're going to renew your vows. Maybe it's just a first getaway since you're empty nesters. Okay, whatever it is, talk about it. Dream together. This isn't about just like, oh, well, I was thinking about this. No, you're planting seeds for real growth as a couple. And then you can always do the gratitude reflection. This is so beautiful, especially if you make it kind of romantic. Light those candles. Turn your phones off, by the way. Put them away. Put them in a drawer. You don't need to hear them or see them. Unless, of course, I know if your kids are traveling or something, I get that. But don't have them right in front of your face, okay? Put them to the side at least. You don't have to be, you can be within ear reach of them, but, maybe turn down the ringer. So, you don't really have to answer it unless if it's, one of your kiddos. And then share a specific thing you notice or appreciated about your spouse that week, right? Don't be general. Nope. We want to be concrete and sincere. Seriously. All of this is stuff that can build that intimacy. And it truly invites in this honest sharing to each other. Now, this is my favorite one, number 2. Okay, seriously, this is, honestly, it is. And that's why I have it included here. I could have put it number 1, but yeah, we'd be here all day. So me talking about it. So let's make it number 2. Anyway, replace this gratitude jar or the joy jar, either one, however you want to call it. And it's wonderful to have that. Don't get me wrong. But here's the thing. I want you to connect and deepen your connection through words. And it's the 12 letters of Christmas. Remember the 12 days of Christmas? Well, these are the 12 letters of Christmas. And so from today on, because this is Saturday, December 13th of 2025, I want you to write a letter. Now, you don't have to give the letter to them, but I think I would encourage you to do so. Why? Because by the third day, they'll be like, what's going on? And then the fourth day comes, and the fifth day, and the sixth day, and pretty soon there's that anticipation. That anticipation for a marriage is awesome. It's electrifying. So why not electrify your marriage this holiday season? Write the 12 letters of Christmas. Now, I want you not to write them all in one day, all in one sitting. No, no, and no. I want you to write it at different times. Okay, seriously. Maybe it's early in the morning, but write your spouse a short letter, one that could be maybe a cherished memory, a simple thank you of what they're doing and how much they mean to you. Maybe it's a hope you have for your life together. These notes build an emotional archive. In other words, it's building your love account, right? It's growing, let me tell you, and you want that heart to grow. And that turns busy days into moments of presence and love. Isn't that what Christmas is all about? The presence and the love. And then finally, number 3, this is a fun one too. And I really, really, really want you to put some thought into this. And your spouse will love it if they at all like music. And that is create a purposeful Christmas love playlist. Yes, because music shapes our mood and memory, right? It does. And when you hear a song, you're like, oh, I remember where I was, or it means something to you. And sometimes you wish it didn't hang around like that, but you can create those memories with your spouse by having your own Christmas love playlist. And so ask your spouse to add one song each week, and maybe it's a daily. You know, you could do the 12 days of music and have that be your playlist, right? And I would go as far as what's on it, and then dance. If it's something funny, then do it together. Let that time be something that you call your own. And you can play it during dinners or coffee time, maybe even wrapping the gifts. And then talk about why they chose that song, right? Why did your spouse choose that song for you? Or vice versa. Why did you choose that song for your spouse and you? The soundtrack now becomes what? A couple's anthem. And that becomes a new tradition and a brand new connection. You know, Charles Dickens in A Christmas Carol showed us how even the coldest hearts warm through meaning and kindness. This season, don't just check off boxes. Craft the rituals that truly command presence, that really draw you close to each other and remind you why your love deserves more than a passing glance. You don't want to be two ships that pass in the night. You want to be able to embrace each other. And maybe you can't do it all the time, but let me tell you, if your spouse travels a lot, if your spouse is away and they are overseas and they're on deployment, let me tell you, these are some things that you can do, like a playlist and the 12 letters of Christmas, right? These are things you can do whether they're right next to you or not. And it's just that connection. And it doesn't matter, honestly, when they receive the letters. It would be nice if they could receive them every day, but that's not how. I mean, if your spouse is on deployment, it doesn't work that way, right? It doesn't. Now, we do have things that are a little bit different depending upon what's happening. You might be able to send more so like an email or something. But whatever it is, it really is something that needs to come from the heart. Isn't that what Christmas is all about? Is making that connection. We've got to break the too busy cycle. Right? This busyness has got to go away. And that's how you make your holidays, not just memorable, but something that the two of you can remember for the rest of your life. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.